Welcome to Buzzed and Baffled, the podcast where the wine is flowing, the stories get weird, and we try our best to keep the chaos to a minimum. Try being the keyword.
Before we jump in, a quick behind the scenes truth. Producing the show is basically an Olympic sport. Between being the media manager, the sound engineer, the editor, and trying to control her own voice volume, which, let's be honest, Nicole's has the natural power of a small megaphone, things can get a little unpredictable. So if you hear the occasional mic spike, just know it's not your headphones. It's Nicole living her best and loudest life.
Disclaimer: we're not experts, just two curious humans with wine in hand and an enthusiasm for the bizarre. Some topics may be dark, sensitive, or downright strange, so listener discretion is advised. And remember, everything you hear is for entertainment only, so take the story seriously, just not too seriously.
And any opinions shared on this podcast are our own and not reflective of any third party.
Now, pour a glass, settle in, and get ready to be buzzed and baffled. Open that window. I think I'm having a little bit of a flash here.
Having a flash.
Having a flash.
All the dairy you ate at dinner.
Yeah. I remembered to take the lactate at the end. We'll see if I caught it in time.
Yeah, I hope so. Or that the heat won't be the only reason I'm opening a window in this room.
Oh, it'll be aromatic.
Gross.
It'll be leek and pea scented.
That's disgusting. P as in PEA, by the way.
Yes. I made a pasta that was leek and peas with meatballs in it.
Yeah, like a cream sauce.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a quick, throw together.
Yeah, it was like a TikTok recipe. And I was like, oh, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
Kyla loved watching me wing it without measurements.
Well, and to be fair, the recipe didn't provide you measurements.
No.
Which...
And the pan was just big enough that I flung pasta everywhere.
Yep. I was giving blood on Tuesday, and the girl, she's young. She's got to be like, I don't know, maybe 25. She's super young. And she's really bubbly and funny and nice. And she's like, I'm so excited. I bought a wok on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to pick it up after work. And I was like, girl, I'm actually genuinely excited for you. Like, that's an exciting thing. And then I remembered when you filled my wok to the brim.
Because I did not know that those noodle packets came 2 per packet.
I mean, you also didn't have to open both of them.
So we had 4 packets of noodles. But I figured at least 1 packet per person makes sense.
It was a lot.
But like I may have
because my wok, it's a cast iron wok. It's enormous.
I may have overshot the mark a little bit.
She had to get on a stool to stir it.
I got to get a broom handle like I was back in the day.
It was very cauldron-y. Yeah. You got caught up thinking it was a cauldron.
And double toilet trouble.
Yeah, double udon toil in trouble.
Yeah. It was a good recipe, though.
It was good.
I made it again with the correct amount of noodles.
Yeah, I think there was less water in the Mulholland Dam than what you put noodles in that wok.
Probably. The Mulholland Dam people would have rathered a rush of noodles come at them than all that water. It would have been much more delicious.
It would have been.
But cooking is always an adventure for me. But I get from point A to point C somehow.
Yeah, somehow. Sometimes point B doesn't exist and you just skip it.
Yeah,
because you don't want to do it.
I'm like, this will be fine. We don't even know if David liked it because he didn't even say anything.
He never says anything, so it doesn't matter.
I should make something and shape up Brussels sprouts and put it in there and see if he notices.
He won't notice. If you put shaved leaves, no, he wouldn't know. If you put shaved Brussels sprouts in this, he would not have noticed.
So it's leeks and Brussels sprouts. He'd never know.
No.
We should tell him there was Brussels
That's
sprouts in it
the
later.
pulled chicken. Because David doesn't like pulled chicken. But he likes it if I pull chicken and call it shredded chicken. All I do is change the name.
That's insane.
Yeah. He's like, I don't like pulled chicken. I'm like, oh, good. I'm making shredded chicken chili.
That's the kind of shit you say to a toddler to trick them into eating things.
Yeah. So every time I pull chicken, and I know technically pulling and shredding are 2 different things, but not when you're doing it at home.
But it's all the same muscle.
Yeah. It's a chicken breast.
Yeah, it's like it's all the same thing.
Mhm. Oh, he doesn't like shredded chicken. So I call it pulled chicken. That's the way it goes.
It's like when my mom made butter chicken and Bink would eat it, and I almost said out loud, "Oh, I'm surprised she'll eat Indian food." And she's like, "Stop it. We don't say that word in this house." Because if the second he hears that it's Indian
Yeah.
food, he will not eat it.
Speaking of Bink, we have a new addition to the pod room.
We have our very own Ken Allen orangutan with yellow sneakers
Now
on
that
it.
I'm looking at the shoes, did they send you like 2 left shoes?
I don't know. They're toddler shoes, so there's not right or left. They're like baby shoes.
Because because earlier she's like, I think his shoes are on the wrong feet. I'm like, oh no, look at this one, like the buckle part is on the outside of the foot. But now I'm looking from a different angle and it looks like that's how it is on both shoes.
But I think it's baby shoes. So like baby shoes don't have right or left feet necessarily because it's not like it's just like a smooth bottom.
Yeah, but there's like, I don't know, it looks goofy. We'll have to do some checking when we're done. Also, he's gray.
His coloring is not great. Yeah, I'll have to pull him down and take a picture.
Yeah, we'll have to
of
take
him.
a picture. Go to buzzedandbaffled.net.
See our Ken Allen the orangutan. We're gonna hang him from the ceiling, but we need better Velcro.
Yeah, my tiny, tiny Velcro dots that I bought for the crown are not going to hold him up.
And I don't think I'm gonna get the crown tonight.
Yes.
But that's okay because I have other ones in the hopper that I'm coming for.
And next week's mine too, so I'm good for a couple more weeks. But this is our 50th
I know.
episode.
It's very exciting.
It is.
We made it to the big 5-0.
We did. Our pods is old enough to need a colonoscopy and a mammogram. And what else happens at 50? Oh, he got an ARP card.
Yeah, our pod can have AARP.
Yep. I'm surprised we haven't gotten anything in the mail. They're very aggressive with their campaigns.
I've gotten magazines, and I'm like, I am only 45. I was at the time. Like, why am I getting things from AARP? Like, I don't get any of the discounts, so absolutely not.
Random fact, AARP is the largest lobbying group in the United States.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it was a long time, like probably 20 years ago.
I would have said it was cigarettes or booze.
No, it's the largest.
I suppose, though, they're doing all the stuff for Medicare and old people.
Yep. There's a lot of old people. Shout out old people.
I mean, right now there is. They're just getting older, though. So.
I just, David got a new job, and part of it is working with Medicare Advantage. I don't really know what exactly.
Medicare, but he's doing like.
But it's through Humana. I don't know. It's with old people.
Yeah.
And me being a funeral director for so long and being on the board of Little Brothers, like, old people have paid my bills for a long time. Thanks, old people.
I can't wait for David to be there telling you everything you never needed to know about insurance.
No.
But you don't have to listen to the Michigan Mental Health Code anymore.
No, but now it's going to be like the Florida Mental Health Code, every state.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
He's going to have to read all of them.
But we're at episode 50. This is a very fancy bottle that you have.
I pulled out one of the fancy bottles from Binny's.
This actually looks like a bottle of brandy, and when you pulled it out of the bag, I got a little bit nervous because I do not like brandy.
I was like, yeah, and we have to drink the whole thing during the pod.
Speaking of old people, brandy.
Oh, I got to take the picture of it. There we go. Very professional operation we have here.
This is Mateus Dry Selection Rosé from Portugal. And not much description on the back, but it really is from Portugal because it has the
thing on
the sticker that says it's real. Yep, all it says on the back is Mateus, Portugal, dry rosé wine, product of Portugal, produced from a selection of grapes from the Bairrada region with delicately aromatic notes and a dry, crisp mouthfeel.
Burrata, like the cheese?
Bairrada.
Oh.
Bairrada. Barreda. I have no idea.
I bet you nailed that.
Yeah. You didn't know I was fluent in Portuguese?
I'm just blown away. It's like I'm there right now. And she's a screw top.
Yeah, that's a win. Oh my God, Portugal, you're too strong for me.
Added effect. Don't pour that on the mic. I know you like to fling wine around this room willy-nilly. So.
Yeah. I knocked over my wine glass last weekend on accident.
Not just the glass. You took the whole bottle.
The bottle was capped, though.
Okay.
Otherwise, usually I just put the uncapped bottle on our table, but after last weekend, and we had just finished the pot, and I was just gesturing with something, and I knocked everything over.
She was wildly flailing people. I just want you to know what I have to put up with over here.
I was like, that's the worst pot we've ever had.
Uh-huh. No, she was cheering because she got the stupid crown.
That's true. Oh, this is good.
It might be as good as the pale.
Yeah, it's a little more bitter on the end and a little less forward.
It does beat out Boda Box.
Yeah. And Boda Box doesn't sponsor us, so we could say that.
I do think the pale might still be my favorite.
I think the pale's a little bit sharper, but this is really good.
But the good news is we can order a box and David will always be here to sign for it.
Oh, yeah. That is good news.
You close the window halfway.
Nicole was having a flash.
It is the 50th episode, after all. So today, we're going to travel to Ireland.
Been there.
To Dublin.
Okay, earlier when you said Dublin, I thought maybe it was just a mistake. But then you said it again. Do you think it's Dublin?
Yeah.
I let it go the first time because I thought,
surely not.
I misheard. But then you just said it again, and there's no D at the end, only a D in the beginning.
Oh.
Is your paper full of the word Dublin?
No.
Okay.
I just found it. No, it's Dublin.
Correct. This is very much the same as the akimbo. Nicole kept saying things were, she was trying to say akimbo. But she says akimble, Akimble.
And I will continue to say it until the day I die.
Are you saying akimble?
Oh, I'm crying.
All right, so off to Dublin we are.
Off to Dublin. But first, tell me, what are some of your favorite memories from high school? Oh, I got to tell you the title. Identity Crisis, the Azzopardi Files.
Oh.
Now, tell me your favorite part of high school.
I spent a lot of time with my friends, just doing teenager shit. Not bad, but just hanging out with them. We were all in band, so a lot of my good memories were around band and music.
Here's what I guessed you would say. Band practice, marching band.
Nope, hate marching band.
And sitting in Lottie's jeweler with John looking at cars that you were never going to buy.
Yeah, that was 1,000% something I did every Saturday for like 4 years.
Were any of them white equinoxes?
No, they were not. We weren't like, ooh, let's look at white equinoxes.
What is the most basic white
No, we were looking at like Lincoln Navigators and, not white Equinox. I don't even think Equinoxes existed then.
Also, you could never fit a Navigator in your garage.
Yeah, I could.
No, you don't.
Also, I didn't live here in high school.
You couldn't back it up. As far as I'm concerned, you didn't exist until you showed up here.
You've been to the house I grew up in. I didn't grow up in this house that I bought in 2016.
So I enjoyed being in choir. I was in musicals, Odyssey of the Mind competitions, and cruising with my friends on Friday nights through the Uper Loop.
Mm-hmm.
Back then when gas wasn't $4 and 7 cents a gallon. If you had a chance to pull a Drew Barrymore and go back to high school, would you do it?
No.
Why not?
Do I know everything that I know, or am I just drop back in?
So you know everything you know now. It's just like
Then
Drew Barrymore and the Never Been Kissed. You're going back pretending to be a high school student, but you're going back to high
No,
school.
absolutely not. If you're gonna drop me in and wipe my mind, then I don't have a choice, but no, absolutely not.
So you don't want to be sitting there going, you know, it'd be really good right now, an ice cold beer and knowing you can't have one.
Yeah, sitting in Miss Santini's class taking a math quiz and being like, "You know what I miss? Beer.
Mm-hmm.
Not having homework
Yeah, no. But I give you homework all the time.
and income."
Yes. Well, if I drop you back in high school, though, David will still be here working with the old people.
That's true.
Today, we're going to talk about a woman named Samantha Azzopardi. And I'm just guessing that's how you say it. Azzopardi. Azzopardi.
Azzopardi, yeah.
Mhm. On October 10th, 2013, she was found outside a general post office in Dublin. She was wandering up and down the street, disheveled and unable to speak English.
Mm.
She used primitive sign language to communicate with those who were trying to help her. Her hair was over her face, and she assumed a hunched protective posture, and she weighed a mere 88
Oh.
pounds. Just a slight little thing. She was brought to the children's hospital where she was treated for several weeks. The police estimated that she was about 14 years old and that she had been the victim of sex trafficking.
Oh, no.
She was appointed a guardian. She communicated to the police through drawings of stick figures that depicted her being brought to Ireland on a plane. Other drawings showed herself on a bed surrounded by men.
Oh, no.
The police spent 2,000 hours going door to door trying to identify her with no avail.
Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of time.
Uh-huh. The media nicknamed her the GPO girl after Interpol and the Missing Persons Bureau was unable to identify her. The police released a picture to the media seeking information to help identify her. And that's the first picture right there.
Okay.
That is the picture. That's what she looked like when they found her.
Oh, okay.
And so the GPO was like what they called the post offices there.
Mm-hmm.
When the picture was released, the police learned that the girl was not, in fact, a sex trafficking survivor, but was instead a 25-year-old con artist from Australia with 40 known aliases.
Oh, my God. That's a lot of aliases in 25 years. Like,
Uh-huh.
because you don't start being a con artist when you're 4. I mean, you were, but
Are you sure?
you don't start making up aliases that you stick with for your life when you're 4.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
I'm sure. What was your alias when you were 4, Nicole?
Not Stephanie Billadello.
Mm.
Lilith?
Yeah. Lilith is your real name. Nicole is your alias.
Yes. It was unclear to the police why Samantha pretended not to speak English or to even be in need of help. The Irish courts determined that she did not commit any crimes, as she did not actually state that she was a survivor of sex trafficking.
Yeah, and it's not illegal to just allege it. I mean,
Did not say
yeah, I
anything.
mean, she didn't say anything. It's not illegal to, what's the word? Like, infer it, I guess.
But she didn't infer it. She just didn't correct them.
Uh-huh.
But I will say drawing pictures of men are surrounding you in a bed is kind of inferring
Yeah,
it.
it's
But I don't know what the rules are in Ireland. And kind of like I choose not to incriminate myself, how that all goes
Mhm.
there. Like, I doubt they have Miranda rights like we do.
yeah, I have no idea. I didn't get arrested there, so I don't know.
Well, don't worry. We have a trip that we're going to plan there, and it's going to be great. We're going to find out. A psychiatrist who assessed her in Dublin stated she did not have any mental illness
Oh,
and would enable them to detain her within the country. So it's not that she didn't have mental illness, it's that she didn't have one that would allow them to
Yeah.
detain her, meaning she wasn't competent.
mm-hmm.
As she was an Australian citizen, she was deported back to Australia. How much do you think it cost the Dublin police to care for and identify her?
Oh my God. Well, they had 2,000 man hours. Oh, that is so much money. And a plane ticket to Australia is really expensive.
We need Jeldale here to tell us kind of like what does it cost to
Yeah.
do these
Oh
things?
gosh, I'm gonna say $500,000
Close.
pounds.
$357,000.
Ugh.
Samantha was identified by Joe Brennan, the ex of Samantha's mother, whom Sam was visiting for 3 weeks prior to going to Dublin.
Okay.
While the Dublin medical community did not find reason to hold Samantha under the country's Mental Health Act, they did learn that Samantha has a history of using false identities and had several convictions for deception charges.
My favorite kind of charges.
Jeldale needs to be here and tell us what she'd be charged with.
Mhm. Yeah. Would she get like uttering and publishing, which makes no fucking sense to me? Like, hear ye, hear ye.
Yep. So it's October 10th, 2013. She's actually 25. When do you think she first came to the attention of police?
Um,
So either give me a year or age.
I'm gonna say when she was 14.
2007, she claimed to be a 19-year-old and enrolled in 2 public schools in Australia. She enrolled in one school under the name, and I want you to guess what name she chose to enroll in this school under.
Is it something I'm going to be able to guess? Is it just like her name?
No, it is.
Is it like Britney Spears or something?
It's very close. Lindsay Lana Jean Benet Kuglin.
Come the fuck on. Okay. We're going to take a little aside here because I have thoughts on this.
Do you see why I picked this story?
Yes. She wanted to get caught. Nobody picks. First of all, there's only been one person ever named Jean Benet.
Yep.
And we all know who it is.
Yep.
Everyone in the world does.
Yep.
That's like me changing my name to like Adolf Hitler Labine or something. Like, come on, get out of here with that.
So Lindsay Lana Jean Benet Kuglin enrolled at this school in Australia. And obviously, this drew the police's attention. In 2010, she made a second attempt at a different school. What do you think the name is she chose this time?
God. Does it have another child murder victim in it?
It does not.
Is she like baby Jessica Jones or something?
It's maybe adjacent to your favorite actress of all time.
Oh, Dakota Johnson Jones.
She used Dakota Johnson.
Shut up.
She enrolled as Dakota Johnson.
Is it bad that I thought you were going to say it was adjacent to one of my favorite things?
It was like Stabby Scissors McGee.
Yeah. But actually, Dakota Johnson is worse than like Stabby Scissors McGee.
Oh, we forgot to tell him your scissors came.
My scissors came in, yep.
She's got her very own pair of scissors that she can use to sodomize.
Oh my God, Nicole, shut up.
And it says, "Good news, Kyla." It's engraved so that we know they're hers when the police find them. I will also post a picture of those along with Ken Allen, the orangutan.
You have to check the website. Hey, can we get buzzandbaffled.com yet?
Oh.
I mean, you don't literally have to look live on air.
I mean, why not? I got time to kill here. I got a fluff here.
You got a shorty.
Uh-huh. So let's see.
You might be hearing it first here, folks.
Bye. You.
I'll vamp.
You vamp.
Let's see.
Tell the dear readers why you love Dakota Johnson so much.
Oh, okay. Last year, I think, maybe like a year ago, probably. Nicole's like, "You want to go see a movie?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll go see literally any movie because all I care about is popcorn." And she's like, "Okay, let's go see Madam Web." All right, whatever. David said, "You're going to see Madam Web." I said, "No, I'm going to eat popcorn." Nicole thought
It's not available.
Whoever bought buzzedandbaffled.com,
You can suck it.
I hope your socks fell down.
Let's look and see if there's actually anything on buzzedandbaffled.com. But so we went and saw Madame Web, and we were very confused the whole movie.
Yeah, it was.
I was very
Nicole
embarrassed.
went there like expecting to see a cinematic masterpiece.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. But all of a sudden, like halfway through the movie, she's in Peru for no reason. And I could just like feel the air leaving Nicole's body. Like, oh, I picked a terrible movie.
Okay. I want you to guess what is on the website buzzedandbaffled.com.
Oh no.
It's weird.
I don't know.
It's an Irish pub, but the website is completely in, I'm guessing, Cantonese.
Oh.
So it's like, and it says it's opening 3/1/2026.
I'm so mad at this.
It's so weird.
What? I think that might be Japanese.
I can't tell.
I think it's in Japanese. What the hell? This can't be real. Get out of here with this. Give me my URL. Oh,
I think everyone should go and comment to them that they're really confused as why this Asian Irish pub has our URL website.
yeah. Clearly we existed long before. They probably bought that URL like in the one day between when it expired. They probably bought it like a week ago because we didn't look soon enough.
You didn't remind me.
You're the media manager.
And I'm so good at it.
Yeah.
So Lindsay Lana Jean-Benet Kuglin got caught at the first school. So she made a second attempt as Dakota Johnson. In this school, she claimed to be a victim of sexual abuse. And this story was supported by a forged diary and a fake school letter from a Swiss boarding school.
Oh, it's always the Swiss boarding schools.
It's like having a Canadian boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
This also obviously raised concerns for police, and she was fined $500 for fraud-related charges.
Okay.
Between 2011 and 2012, she smartened up, and she used the alias Emily Skibberis, claiming to be a 15-year-old gymnast who was orphaned by a family tragedy, claiming that her parents died in a murder-suicide.
She needs to pick less flamboyant things.
Mm-hmm. She had moved to Perth, New Zealand, where she met Hope, a 15-year-old girl.
I'm going to pause you for 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
Perth is in Australia.
New Zealand.
Perth is in Australia.
Well,
and there may be a Perth, New Zealand, but I don't.
Well, it could be. But
I know to you they're the same place.
They're both down under.
Yeah. Perth, New Zealand. No, there's no Perth, New Zealand.
So then maybe she was in Perth, Australia.
Or New Zealand. Like
she was still down under
Yeah.
somewhere. She met Hope, a 15-year-old girl, and they attended a school together. Emily claimed to be from Russia and a champion gymnast.
oh my God.
She set up a Facebook page showing her competitions.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
If you're going to pretend to be something, you have to pretend to be something you're already good at. That's like me going to a new place and being like, oh yeah, I'm a supermodel for somebody. Gucci.
Oh, there's different ones on here now. Hold on, guys. I'm looking it up.
Nicole's really prepared today for our 50th episode that she didn't even know was our 50th episode until yesterday.
Oh, found it. Emily Skibberis, gymnast, ready to compete. And I want you to look through her photos and tell me what you notice.
Well, they're all far away and there's no pictures of her face.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, some of these are from the 80s.
Yes. But it's also Russia, so so she very much tried to make it look realistic, but like her face is like bent backwards. You
Mhm.
cannot see her, or it's just her hands. Emily would spend a lot of time at Hope's home, and Emily told Hope that her family that her parents were separated and that she lived with her brother in Perth while her twin sister and mother lived in France.
The mother that was killed by the father.
Mhm. Oh, that comes later, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think that that happens in the midst of
Ah.
this. So right now they're separated. What do you think Emily told Hope her father did for
Oh my
work?
god. He's an astronaut or something.
She said he worked for Interpol.
Oop.
Uh-huh. At Christmas, Emily told Hope that she was going to France with her family for the holidays. Hope was then shocked to see Emily post an article stating that they had discovered the bodies of her family and that her father had killed her twin sister, her mother, and then himself.
Mm.
Emily reported to Hope that she went to live with a family friend who was a judge in Florida.
She's really bad at this.
Hold on, I gotta top her off. So, what do you think happened next?
Oh, I don't know. She made some like she moved somewhere else and came up with another shitty name.
I mean, eventually. Hope's parents offered to adopt Emily. As the adoption process started, Emily moved into Hope's home. It was then that she started to make some odd claims. Everything before this, completely normal
Oh yeah.
claim. She started to state that she'd been conceived via a sperm donor. She attempted to enroll in high school with Hope. However, staff were suspicious of the birth certificate and that it had been forged.
And also that she looked like 40 years old.
Hope's father did reach out to the judge that Emily had spoken about, only to find out that the judge did not know Emily, but that Samantha has stolen the judge's identity to become Emily. So she
Oh.
picked a real judge in
Oh,
Florida.
you can't do that. You can't
Nope.
pick real people.
Nope.
You can't make up lies about things that are easily verifiable on the internet.
And so the third photo, that's her and Hope.
Yeah.
This time, Samantha faced more severe charges as she attempted to pursue an adoption and obtain welfare benefits. She was charged with welfare fraud and given a 6 month suspended prison sentence.
Of course.
Because for these people, we always just like foo it away.
Yeah,
and
that's
never
like Diamond Doris Paint. Like,
Uh-huh.
that woman stole a lot of shit, right? Like, whatever you believe about her, she spent almost no time in jail.
Mm-hmm. She was under the radar of the police until she showed up in Dublin in 2013. Do you think her cons stopped there?
Absolutely not.
Do you think she's
Now they just have an accent.
do you think she's learned her lesson?
Nope.
In 2014, she appeared in Calgary, Canada. And that's the second photo.
I thought you were going to point to me where Canada was on the map. I was like, yeah, I know where Canada is.
Well, I want to make sure that you're on the same page here and that we both know where we're going. What do you predict that she did there?
In Canada, she probably said her dad was like Wayne Gretzky or something.
Nope. She walked into a health center claiming to be a minor child again. What do you think? What name do you think she used
Oh
this
no.
time?
Oh.
We're, now, keep in mind, we're on a famous name kick
Yep.
here.
What year was this?
2014.
2014. Lady Gaga Smith.
Aurora Hepburn.
Jesus.
And she claimed that she was a victim of sexual assault and abduction. She claimed to be 14 years old and that she had escaped her father's basement where she had been held and sexually abused by her father and brother. So she's not mute anymore.
Nope.
Do they not know she has an Australian accent, is my question. Or is that's why she was mute in Dublin, because she couldn't get rid of it and then she practiced for a year
Yeah, maybe.
to get rid of it? Maybe she went to the Audrey Hepburn School of Acting so that she could learn. The Calgary Police and child welfare agencies launched a weeks-long investigation that included interviews and victim support of Aurora at the cost of
$40,000. Oh my
$157,000
god.
in 1 week. When the police reached out internationally, they learned that this case mirrored the case in Ireland and soon identified Aurora as Samantha.
So she was involved with Interpol in some way.
Uh-huh.
Not the way she said.
She was charged with, what do you think she was charged with?
Whatever you called it, crimes of deception or something.
Public mischief.
Ooh, that's an okay. Wasn't your crow in Vancouver charged with public mischief?
Yeah, but he stole a knife from a crime scene. And he'd shat all over the inside of their van. So he was being very mischievous. She pled guilty and was sentenced to 2 months that she had already served in jail. She was held in custody until she was deported back to Australia. They should take away her passport.
Yeah.
In Australia, she continued her pattern of posing as a vulnerable child. In 2016, when she was 28 years
Oh
old,
my god.
this is when Disney Channel hires people to play
Yeah.
teenagers, or when you look back at 90210, the original series, and you realize that Gabrielle was 40 as an actor and she was playing a 17-year-old. She posed as 13-year-old Harper Hart. She enrolled at Good Shepherd Catholic School using a forged birth certificate, and while she was a student there, she claimed a history of sexual abuse and that she'd been trafficked by her parents. So she doesn't learn that this MO doesn't
No.
work, and it very much gets you caught because you
Yeah,
rise to the top and people pay attention.
Get a better lie.
Mm-hmm. How do you think she really upped her ante this time, though? So, again, sexually abused and trafficked by my parents. I'm enrolled in this school. What is my claim?
Oh, like what? Like the gymnast thing?
Mm-hmm.
This time she is a world famous violinist.
She claimed to be in witness protection.
Oh yeah, because you tell everyone that you're in witness protection.
Because the first rule of witness protection is you talk about witness protection.
You tell everyone you know that you're in witness protection.
The teachers at the school noted that she had a mature appearance and identified that her physical appearance was not consistent with her stated age.
Yeah, she's 28. She's not 16.
14. 13. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. Girl, say you're 17 and a half.
Yeah. It should be noted that here Samantha was careful to avoid being photographed and to not be on closed caption television footage.
Oh, interesting.
How do you think Samantha was caught this time?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is like some teacher in here did some shit you would do.
Ooh, yeah, did she deep dive on her?
The staff's suspicions led to a report to the Department of Family and Community Services and fingerprint analysis from her schoolwork
Ooh.
matched previous records for Samantha.
Okay, yeah.
So
They're
like
like
someone like got her paper,
grabbed her
dusted
test.
it
Yep.
for fingerprints, and like
I would
turned her
1000% have done that.
like none of my paperwork is safe in here.
No.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have human fingerprints, so you can't catch me.
Your asbestos hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed you just pulling those pot lids off with your bare hands. I'm like, those get hot. Like, I guess she doesn't have human feelings anyways.
It's fine. So this resulted in Samantha leaving the school in 2017. So she was there for probably a little under a year. She was not finished, however. You can't keep a hardworking girl down.
She has moxie, I'll give her that.
Yep. In 2019, she shifted back to targeting families over schools and medical institutions. She began to take on the role of a nanny to get into families' households. She had created the identity Marley and befriended a 12-year-old girl claiming to be a talent scout for an agency. She obtained the 12-year-old girl's permission to bring her to an audition in Sydney. Which I'm also like, what the fuck is wrong with this mom?
Yeah.
Who's like, hey, I just met this weird girl who thinks my kid's really pretty. I should definitely let her take her on a trip.
Yeah, for sure.
This is like the Mormons who
Yeah,
let their
yep.
like people's decision making just like astounds me in these stories. So she takes this kid and they go to an audition in Sydney. Once she's there, she told the child to go to the Centrelink office, an agency that distributes Social Security payments, and tell the woman a tale about a ghost.
What?
She then sent the child home alone on a 9-hour train ride back to Melbourne. So she does this, and her next step is that she was hired as a nanny for 2 children. She was supposed to take them to a picnic. Instead, she took them to a different town where she appeared at Headspace, a mental health organization, which is also a terrible name for a mental health organization. Like, maybe I really missed the boat in naming my own private practice.
You did.
I was like, I just thought about that. Like, oh, that could have been a great name. I could always rebrand. She's then claiming to be a 14-year-old pregnant girl. She was 32 at the time,
Jesus Christ.
who was abused by her uncle. She was there for months with the children, refusing to tell the police who she was until they were able to piece together enough information to reunite the children with their parents.
How long did she have the kids?
2 months. They're supposed to go to a picnic. She took a train ride to another city.
Oh my God.
After this incident, she was charged with kidnapping,
Yeah, I would fucking hope so.
theft, and property destruction. And in 2021, she received a 2-year prison sentence.
By the look on your face, I'm going to say she didn't serve 2 years in prison.
But wait, there's more. So she did serve her 2 years.
Oh, okay.
In October 2023, she claimed to be a 17-year-old Belgian victim of DV named Hattie Lee. She presented speaking broken English and convinced an Israeli backpacker to pose as her sister.
What is going on with these people?
She obtained $20,000 worth of aid from Family Violence Support Services in Melbourne. You think Melbourne would have her goddamn number by now.
Yeah, no kidding.
In October 2024, she was sentenced to an additional 2 years in prison, but she's already eligible for parole. So what do you think led to Samantha's behavior?
I don't know, but real quick, I wonder if she was rooming with our our friend, the mushroom killer up there?
I
Because
mean,
I think she was near Melbourne too.
well, we'll get to who
It's
she's
possible.
we'll get to who she's rooming with in a
Oh.
second.
What led to her behavior?
Hmm.
Factitious disorder.
So she was psychiatrically evaluated in 2021 during court proceedings, and she was diagnosed with, it's David's favorite disorder that he pretends
Oh,
he knows how to.
DII?
No, borderline
Oh, okay.
personality. The one he pretends that he understands how it works and how to treat it. And pseudologica fantastica, which is a rare condition characterized by compulsive and elaborate lying without any external motivators or financial gain.
Hmm.
This disorder is often driven by strong internal psychological need, and this would mean that there's a high risk that Samantha will reoffend.
Yeah, because she's doing it regardless of the outcome.
Mm.
It's not like she's lying to get she doesn't care about the money that she's getting.
It's the
She's
intention.
Yeah, she's doing it just because.
Yeah, paired with BPD, Samantha's lies often serve to strengthen her fragile sense of self identity. So I create this persona because I don't know who I am. And like, I'm Lindsay Lohan, somebody or other.
Lindsay
And
Lohan.
so as of right now, as of February 2025, Samantha was sentenced to 2 years in prison in Australia for exploitation of services after pretending to be a teenager who was sex trafficked. This time she conned services of $18,000. I can't even get a tax refund.
Yeah.
This woman's getting hundreds of thousands
Yeah.
of dollars from organizations. She initially appealed the verdict with her lawyer, stating the sentence was too excessive, adding that Samantha has trouble knowing right from wrong due to childhood trauma. For the time, for her first time in court, the judge didn't pass the buck and told her that if she continues to appeal, a more severe sentence would be passed.
Yeah, remember that from the mushroom thing where it's like
Mm.
they have I mean, obviously a different legal system, but the appeals process is completely different than
Mhm.
ours.
It's not you're innocent or you have the same
Mhm.
sentence. Is it we might decide you
Yeah.
need more
Yeah.
punishment.
We should start doing that. Like, "Oh, you want to appeal this? Okay. Oh, yeah, also, you were way worse than the first
Yeah.
time."
It's very much we'll give you something to cry
Yep.
about in legal terms. Do you think as of right now, and as of right now being 2025 when I wrote this, Sam is on the straight and narrow?
Of course not.
In April of 2025, news reported that while in prison, who's now 36, started a relationship with a woman named Malka Leifer, a notorious principal who's also a pedophile.
Ew.
Malka had been a principal at a school in Australia when students came forward with reports that Malka had been sexually abusing students as far back as 2003. At the time of her arrest, Malka faced 70 sexual offense charges from her time as a principal at a Jewish religious school in Melbourne.
Oh my god.
She fled to Israel before a warrant could be issued, where she stayed from 2008 to 2021, pending her extradition back to Australia. In 2019, it was discovered that Israel Health Minister Yaakov Litzman pressured psychiatrists for falsifying their records to indict Malka as being psychologically unfit to stand trial to prevent her extradition.
Why?
We don't
Why
know.
would he do that?
I'm assuming it was a honeypot scenario.
Ugh.
I don't know. Litzman, who was still the prime minister in 2020, resigned, facing a minor fine. In May 2020, the Israeli courts determined Litzman was fit to stand trial, and she was extradited back to Australia. Litzman's trial began in February of 2023, and she was convicted of the rape of two of her students. She's now housed in the penitentiary in Melbourne, with other inmates reporting they has started a relationship with Sam, someone who has pretended to be a child for most of her life.
Yuck.
Maybe I do win the
I
crown.
think you do. Yeah, I was just thinking in my head of like, oh yeah, that wins the crown back.
I forgot about this.
Yeah.
But I win the crown.
Yuck.
So Sam found the kettle to her pot.
Oh, I hate that so much.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have that end part in there, you wouldn't have won the crown, but you did.
I forgot the pedophilia part.
Oh my God.
But so there we have it.
Oh.
She's still severely mentally ill, but now she just has someone who wants her to be a child.
Gross. That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them both. I hate Malcolm more.
Yes, me too. But in a separate thing, I got a news alert on Bernie Tide this week.
Oh my God.
And the trial where he's suing the Texas penitentiary system for being like in bad condition.
Yeah, when it was
starting.
like 90 degrees and
So that's starting as of this month.
I got a news alert this week for Rodney Grubbs, the pickleball swindler.
Ooh.
But it was a different Rodney Grubbs.
Oh, damn. Because I was like, ooh. No, so Bernie Tide might have his day in court here soon.
We'll keep our listeners updated. I can't remember what that woman's name is, the mushroom murderer.
You'll have to write her name, get a marker and write it on top.
Aaron Patterson, that's what it is.
I'll have to write it down. I got to take pictures after this, so.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even think I was going to win the crown back today.
And you did.
And
because
I'm the blurst.
Yeah.
It was a sneak attack.
Yuck. Yeah, that was a sneak attack. You snuck right in at the end.
And the only reason it happened is because I looked up and said, I wonder what she's up to right now. And I was like, oh, gross.
I'm trying to see if Aaron Patterson is also in the Melbourne prison that these people are all in. Oh, she was in Victoria, not Melbourne.
Okay, so yeah, different prison system. I think that's different.
Melbourne. Oh, Melbourne is the capital of the Victoria. So she might be. I'll have to do a little more digging to see exactly what prison she's in. But
we'll have to see if they're all in the same location.
Ugh.
Gross. Maybe she needs to make them dinner. Or at least Milka.
Yeah, gross.
Well, I win.
God damn it. I thought I was safe for at least like another week.
Me too. I forgot about that part. I'm so used to terrible things that they don't even register anymore. So to the next floor and the next plot twist.